Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now it is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so it's really important that you take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to inquire about a reading or anything that you might want to ask me, please do contact me. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you do enjoy the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please do click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. That being said, we're going to get right down to this reading. This is a reading that is first of all dedicated to the sign of Cancer, and it is a reading that is channeled with the universe. The universe has significant messages that it needs you to know. So let's begin and let's go see what these messages are. Emotional release, Kuan Yin, and peace. Let's begin with emotional release. Now, our emotions, they are a powerful energy force that affects how we experience everything in our lives. We don't just experience emotions with our minds, but with the whole of our body also. So, the physical body is a processing plant for all of our feelings and our emotions. It is quite likely that ever since you were a child, you were even taught to suppress certain emotions. It happens to all of us. Boys, they're often told, do not cry, don't display any feelings of sadness or softness, right? While girls are often criticized for displays of anger, yet accepted more readily if they do cry. These are simple examples from childhood, but we suppress so many of our feelings, responses throughout the courses of our lives. Suppressed emotions, they can have a detrimental effect upon the body and your physical and emotional health. Ever notice that lump in your throat after you're fighting back the urge to cry, or the tension in your shoulders after keeping these feelings of anger to yourself? Imagine the impact that a lifetime of behaving yourself can have on your overall well-being. This message is encouraging you to find safe and healthy ways to release your pent-up emotions, because relying on occasional outbursts to relieve the tension is not enough for most people. So your body and your mind needs the healing process of an emotional cleansing now. Years of learned behavior have taught most of us to judge our emotions and to label many of them as simply bad. Yet having a good cry for no particular reason can be really cathartic. Like a thunderstorm releasing all its power, the energy, it just flows. It's creating a fresh, a clean, and a clear space where sunshines and rainbows can appear again. Your beauty can appear once again into your life. Pounding a pillow with your fist or driving to a remote location and screaming. It may seem juvenile to some, but if you've been holding in feelings of immense frustration, your body's going to thank you for it. So when you have finished your emotional release, give yourself a nice big hug, a pat on the back, and thank your beautiful body for storing that energy for you until you found a good time to just let it go. The effort of suppressing your emotions over long periods of time uses up a great deal of your energy, creating struggle and conflict inside. A conscious and deliberate release of suppressed emotions. It's going to give you more energy for other things, and then it's going to help you feel more balanced, clear-headed, and alive. Moving on over now to Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is an ascended master. She's a beautiful being who emanates unconditional love and wisdom. She also brings a lot of compassion, and she's reaching out to you right now. Perhaps there's an area in your life where a little more compassion could make a big difference. Maybe you've been unnecessarily hard upon yourself or someone else. Kuan Yin encourages you to look upon the people and the situations in your life, but with gentler, more accepting and loving eyes. She says now that all things that arise in this world is also going to pass away. Life is a constant cycle of transitions. Sometimes we're so attached to having things be or turn out in a certain way that we may prolong the difficult experiences that we all have in life. Kuan Yin is here to help you to let go of those fixed ideas and work with what is actually in front of you. Whenever you feel, that you need her presence, just call upon her. Okay? She is going to help you. She is going to help you honor your connection. Maybe even by beautifying your life. It could be your home. It could be your inner self. Just know that she is there for you. She is there to bring compassion, and she is reaching out to you right now if you do need her. We're going to move on now to your final message, and this is peace. Peace can mean different things to all of us. Peace is synonymous with calmness, with contentment, serenity, acceptance, and I would even say happiness. To some who have maybe grown up into a war-torn land, peace may simply be the absence of fighting. To someone seeking enlightenment on a spiritual path, peace may take on a more inner quality and maybe manifest as a mind free of thoughts. To someone who has struggled for years with a painful and debilitating illness, peace can take the form of different things. It could be death. Peace can be the same thing, yet something different to all of us, depending what this peace is bringing us. By receiving this message, you're being encouraged to contemplate the vital importance of a peaceful way of being, to look for where you can be a conduit for a greater peace in your own world and your personal life. You need to allow yourself to come into that state of inner peace. Do whatever it is that works best for you. It could be a walk on a beach, it could be listening to classical music, giving or receiving a hug, a warm bath. Don't be surprised if you find that inner peace difficult to grasp. Just do the very best that you can do. And if you don't know what makes you feel peaceful, then now is definitely a good time for you to find out. Let's try different things. At any time into the future when you start to feel anxious, frustrated, stressed, deliberately take yourself back in your memory to that place where you were comfortable, where you were well, where you were happy, where you found that peace. And then you're going to find your peacefulness again. And in that simple way, you become a beacon of peaceful energy that is going to flow out into the world also. And this, my dear friends, Cancer, does conclude your reading with the universe. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you an interesting perspective. If you do have any questions you'd like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below. In the meanwhile, please don't forget to subscribe. Have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Thank you for being there.